Welcome to part 2 on how to wash your car like a pro. To wash your car like a pro, you need the proper tools. And the proper tools for washing your car start with optimum no rinse wash, a grit guard.
I like that grit guard.
Yeah, it keeps all the sand at the bottom of the pail, does it not?
Then you don't scratch your car all up.
Exactly. And a nice soft microfiber mitt and some wheel cleaner, pH balanced and acid free, so we're going to clean the iron, the dirt, the grease, the grime out of your wheels and get them sparkling clean safely without damaging your wheel and not harming the environment. And then finally, after our wash, we're going to dry off with a soft microfiber towel and leave back a beautiful shine with no spots.
So that's a pro.
That's how a pro would do it. That's what they would use. How they would do it, well, that's something else. Before we wash our car, we're going to inspect our vehicle for its contaminants. The first area of concern we want to inspect is down by the rocker panel. And here we can see that we have...
Is this Space Wars?
No, this is Joe the car washer with a contaminant lightsaber. We're here to inspect the car, and what we can see here is we just have some mud. So what we'll want to do is rinse that off first and just give the car a light rinse down, and then we'll start up with our wash. Now that we're ready for our wash, what we want to do is get our optimum no rinse wash and shine, a 5-gallon pail with our grit guard already placed in the bottom, a nice soft microfiber wash mitt. So we have our 5-gallon pail marked off for 2 gallons of water inside. We're going to measure in a 1-ounce glass.
You look like Professor Baker.
Baker, come on now, Mark. This isn't rocket science, but we do want to have the proper measurement so we get the proper lubrication so we don't scratch our car. So 1 ounce of optimum no rinse wash and shine in 2 gallons of water. Swish that around, and now we're ready to wash.
Go pro!
So now we're ready for our wash. Let's proceed. We're going to take our microfiber mitt, wring it out about 50%, and then proceed up to the top surfaces, washing the windshield. Just wipe the mitt, flip it over, wipe it back up, flip it over, and proceed about 5 or 6 thereabout strokes back to the bucket. Wring it out 50%, and then we're just going to pull it right down the panel, flip it back over each time. And then back to the bucket. Bring your mitt out again 50%, and then just proceed and get your glass. We need to go up top. And then line your glass out. Just flip it over. Put your fingers to the grooves. The glass. Okay, now we're going to wash our side panels. So if you're lucky like me, you can have one of these cool little chairs, and if you have a flat driveway, you can roll around. So wring your mitt out 50% and just wipe back and forth, gathering all the dirt, overlapping the mitt as we go along. And we want to wash just all our top panels first and save the lower portions of the car for last, where most of the contaminants will collect. So this is all we're going to do, is just wipe our car down, overlapping.
Hand flat, mitt square.
That's right, Mark, hand flat, mitt square. Overlap each time and get all the contaminants free from the car, and it'll give you a perfect wash just like a pro each and every time. It's a nice little isometric and aerobic type exercise. And you can just slide your chair through the contaminants on the bottom, back to the water, wring out 50%. As Mark said, hand flat, mitt square. There we go. And just pull, and all the contaminants just wipe away. It's just that easy. With optimum, no rinse, wash and shine. Now that we washed our car, what we want to do is dry it off using a large, soft microfiber drying towel.
You didn't rinse it.
No rinse, Mark. No rinse and shine.
Wow.
We've got a nice slick polymer lubricant in there. No more soap. And we're just going to wipe our car back and forth, hand flat, mid square, as you taught me in the last video. And we're just going to very easily and gently wipe the car right down, just back and forth, so we can just get in a nice long motion. We can have a nice aerobic exercise here. Good little bit of cardio going, very light cardio. And we can just very comfortably wash our car. There'll be no spotting, no rinsing, no soap suds, just a nice shine left back to your car. You can put that anytime now, I'm out of